Welcome, soul healers, to the Heart Led, Soul Fed podcast. I'm psychic medium and old soul Christine Gold. This is a safe space to explore all things mystical and magical, embodying practical spirituality and truly reclaiming who we are at a soul level. Living this lifetime heart led and soul fed. Subscribe on your favorite way to podcast and let the healing begin. Here's how I fell out of love with alcohol. This is all about living fully by being 100% sober. Welcome to the Heart Led, Soul Fed show. I'm psychic medium Christine Gold. And one of the biggest life upgrades I have ever made to choosing to abstain from alcohol. As someone, you know what? I was a big drinker in the first place. And I was kind of surprised how our culture, our social culture is so focused on alcohol and drinking. I realized that sober wasn't only about not drinking alcohol, but it's also choosing to disconnect from the culture that enforces toxic behavior. This is why I now call it being uncultured. Anybody else feeling that? Because in day-to-day life, people are drinking to celebrate, they're drinking in grief, they're drinking to drown their sorrows, they're drinking because it's been a hard day and so on and so forth. Or as many of my friends would say, alcohol is the solution and it is also the problem. Yikes, you know? So I really want you to watch and listen to this to hear my thoughts and my journey. And I also want you to share your journey because I know I am not the only one that is deciding to abstain or quit alcohol or maybe even reduce the amount that we drink, right? Hello, fellow empaths. I'm Christine Gold, where I like to focus on 360-degree healing. And I know that sounds like an oxymoron because things are at 180 degrees, but I'm talking about all levels, all past lifetimes, all intergenerational, all of it. And my life's purpose is to empower empaths towards authenticity, healing, and empowerment, and I focus on practical spirituality, which is something we all need in this world. I mean, anybody else want to comment and say, hey, yeah, me too. We desperately need this. And really, it's not about being too woo and not too poo. So I truly believe we are magical and we have always been intuitive and we are remembering, we are reclaiming who we truly are at a soul level. And I like to share different ways that I have experienced in my life with you. So you can seek out your own personal experience, your own aha moments, your own epiphanies. And yeah, gone are the days of the guru. It's time to be our own spiritual leaders. So that means responsibility and accountability. I know. Oh my God, really? I can't blame other people for my problems. Mm. I was really being real cheeky today. And it is Valentine's Day as well. So how about you love yourself a little bit? What's your love language? I posted about that earlier as well. Is it acts of service? Is it affirmations? Is it gifts? Is it touch? Right? There's so many different ways to love yourself and others. And like I said, I was on the fence about sharing this. And should I? Shouldn't I? Well, don't should yourself to death. Just frickin' do it. So I feel compelled to. And Spirit is pushing me because I've been like, on that seesaw of I'm not drinking, I'm drinking, I'm not drinking. Oh, it's New Year's. I'm just going to have one. Well, holy crap. My body, my liver especially said, what the fuck? Pardon my language. WTF? No, no. We went through this back in November 2021 where you were having trouble breathing. After you ate, you felt nauseous and sick. You were suffering all the effects of a fatty liver. And it wasn't just the alcohol, it was the food too. So literally, I was gut punched for a couple days. So, isn't that how spirit teaches? Isn't that how life teaches? The school of hard knocks, the spiritual two by four to the head. Anybody else? Because I know that there are other people out there having the same experience. I am not alone in this. And I am not saying I'm healed from everything and I'm just perfect. Ah, crap. Really, only my ego would think I'm the only one. Ha. Anybody else? Comment below. Let me know who here has a sober story, who here is struggling, who here has been sober for a very long time. This is a community and there is no unity without the community part, right? It's a connection. We are all connected and interconnected. What I may be going through, you've already done 20 years ago, or maybe you're starting to think because there's that. Because whatever is going on in the world, whether it's an illusion or not, you cannot be affected by it. We are all we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. If you're feeling off, I'm sure others are feeling off. If you're feeling a wave of collective joy, you ride the wave, baby. And really drinking for connection. Yeah, drinking for connection, trying to connect with others because I felt like the black sheep. I didn't fit in. I was ostracized. I was shut down. I was told I was too much. I was told I was too sensitive. I was told to shut up. All those things, right? Whatever it happened to be from. So, and really, we drink because we have no connection. Ding, ding, ding. Anybody else getting light bulb moments, epiphanies? Um, and the family history culture, drinking for everything. Alcohol was just there. And it was like just given to you, driven to you. I remember, my mom, oh my gosh, she would phone me sometimes and I couldn't understand a word she said. She was so drunk. And I would have to have that conversation and say, I can't talk to you right now, mom. Talk to me when you're sober. And that sounds really harsh. And I felt horrible because I feel everything and I want everyone to be happy. But it was just, seeing that and then seeing my grandparents rolling, having these big parties and rolling around in the garden, their garden parties, because they were rip roaring drunk. Gosh, anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah, Brandy's saying she's tired of the 2x4. Yeah, yeah, we feel you on that. We do. A lot of us are tired. Um, so when we're getting hit, and it could be multiple times on all sides, we need to really stop and go, okay, what's going on here? Is this something I've seen before? I've done before? Oh, okay. Thank you, ego. Not today, Satan. Not today. Flip it, reverse it. Now, if it's something new, we're not going to freak out. We're going to witness it and go, okay, yeah, I'm not sure what this is because the ego wants to figure everything out. The ego wants to know why. The ego just wants to know, to know, to know, to know. And I'm saying no. I'm saying no. How about you? I'm saying no. Yeah, going back to the family history, my dad, the whole family, big drinkers, big drinkers. And my boys too. I mean, they got into it early, and I'm glad they did, like, under the age of 18, and I did as well, but unfortunately, I kept going. I mean, there would be nights where I'd be sleeping by the porcelain gods, as they call it, by the toilet, on the floor, just so sick, and then saying, "Oh, we're not gonna do that again," and then we'd laugh it off and do it again. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, wow. Um, I can't believe how much time and money I wasted, and really it was wasted. Yeah, there were some fun parts, but most of it was wasted. Because alcohol is a depressant. So why would we drink alcohol? Alcohol is poison. It is poison. Now, I'm not shaming anyone. I'm just having these moments. And that culture, it's so ingrained. And when you're not drinking, people act weird. Anybody? Anybody else? They act weird. It changes the whole social structure. It really helps you determine who is your friend. Are they your drinking buddy, at that local watering hole, you go to the bar, which I don't go anymore. It's the most depressing place in the world. Honestly, that's where all the depressing people hang out. Or the people that pretend that they're all so happy and they're the life of the party. What's going on in the background? I call bullshit. But anyways, um, now I know bars are changing, becoming more sober aware, sober friendly. Um, Everything is changing, everything is shifting. And the real ones with partner that will partner with you and say, yeah, like honestly, I will call out my sister, Robin. She's been fantastic. She will just, we love bubbly. Okay, Michael Bubbly, I'm calling you out. We love the bubbles. And we'll make these um, non-alcoholic drinks. And actually, this one I just found at Costco. I really love. I'm not promoting them. They're not paying me. It's called Thirsty Buddha. It has only 2 grams of sugar. Now there's some that have absolutely none, and it's sweetened with stevia. I think Zivia, but I find that one really sweet. And there was another one called Crave, and I believe they're completely sugar-free, but I had to choose. I didn't want to buy both, so I bought this one. It also has 7 grams of fiber, and it has prebiotics. So it's a win-win-win. It's really about reimagining soda, reimagining our lives, reimagining sugar. Um, so having mocktails are fun. So try different drinks and flavors because I'm really disengaging from the culture that is toxic and poisonous on all levels. The news, the media, the wars, all of that. No. And why do we call them mocktails? We're mocking that you're not drinking. And then the virgin cocktails, like, come on, like we're not bringing Magdalene Mother Mary into this and virgins, right? Ah, so I went sober November 2021. And I had a few drinks January 1st, 2022, because it was New Year's. And I thought, I'm going to try this. Been a while. Well, right away. And then I had another one in New Year's 2023. So what did I have? Like 2 drinks per year? But even after 1 drink, my body revolted. I was sick. I immediately felt hot. My face was red. I had terrible sleep. And my leg, that's that energy antenna, always tells me when the Schumann's resonance is off or something is off energy wise, was acting up. It was kind of red and swollen. And then and then I had bloating. Man, So the spiritual effects are enormous. They keep you depressed. Alcohol keeps you anxious. Um, Alcohol interrupts your sleep. It wreaks havoc on your hormones, your relationships, whether it's with yourself or others. Um, with money, it has negative connotations. It really does. I don't know why we even started. Um, and alcohol is a poison, like I said before. And I really truly believe it's only made for tinctures. Like if you're making a tincture, an herbal tincture, I tend to play with those a lot. I don't know about you. But it's really fascinating, the other uses for alcohol. So let's move on that. Share with me what's going on for you in your life and your journey. I'd really love to know. And really, it was a romance, but the romance is over. So, and basically that's what I'm saying. The romance is over. It's not fun. And when I have a couple drinks, I become somebody else. I have my inhibitions come out because what it's basically telling me is I'm not being my true authentic self. And I'm so sick and tired of having to hide and having to be a people pleaser and a giver and a codependent and just to be nice. I'm no longer being nice. And if that makes me a bitch, fine, that makes me a bit. I really don't care. It's none of my business what other people think of me. That is on you. And that's it. Full stop. I'm not playing small anymore. I'm not playing nice anymore. I'm not getting along to get along. Full stop. And what are the benefits of romanticizing my health, my spiritual health, my spiritual wealth, my mental gold, my body, my avatar, everything? New friends, spiritual experiences, wellness events. Who doesn't love a wellness event or a spa day? I love. And recently I did um, hydrotherapy, which was hot and cold plunging along with infrared sauna at Ska, in Calgary, and it's, like, in the basement. It's like a cave. I wish it was 10 times bigger. It's fabulous. Um, and anxiety relief, and I have more money, and I have less stress, and my sleep, ooh, sleep, especially as you get older, or maybe you have some anxiety or some PTSD or whatever it happens to be. Sleep, man. Alcohol does make you sleepy, but it interrupts your sleep. You wake up more. And my clarity is just off the charts. Off the charts. So, what I'm circling back to is maybe try sober curious like veganism, be, a vegan curious, whole food, plant-based curious, meatless curious. Try one night less a week. Go sober one night out. That's where you really be testing and flexing your muscles there. And be prepared for those convos, those conversations. If someone asks why you're not drinking, prepare yourself and practice in the mirror. Here's one for you if you'd like to practice. I would really love your support tonight by going alcohol free. Thank you. Or, no, I would love sparkling water. Hooray. For me, I like the bubbles. Give me the bubbles. So, I don't know how many times I have come out of the closet per se. I come out of the closet as a medium, a certified medium, as a shaman, as a Reiki master, as a teacher, as an oracle card creator, as an author, as a summit creator, as a community space holder for Soul Healers community, as a vegan, as a non-smoker. Those are all the things that I broke. like, broke so many things. Like, the smoking, I would have to say, was probably the most difficult for me because it started in high school. I mean, the drinking started in high school too, but it was very, very social, and I got an immediate hit, right? But then it would only last for so long, then I'd have another, right? That's how this works. But I got tired of the smell and the cost and the shame that went along with it. There was a lot of shame. And now I will happily say I am sober. I did my last drink was January 1st. I have to think about this, 2023. And so I'm, living more than 365 days. So whether it's your first day or your 2000th day, and whether you join Alcoholics Anonymous or you find another support group or a buddy, things will shift for you. You will notice huge shifts in your life. Wow. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed sharing my story. And I want to know about your story. So please share below. I also have some other offerings as well. I have a 1-year mentorship, group program, and one on one. I also have a 12-week where you dip your toe in, online course with weekly group coaching. You will learn, and it's not really about the learning, it's the unlearning. It's about the healing. It's about becoming more intuitive. It's about stepping into your power and your purpose, whatever that happens to be. And my most beautiful expansion right now is with animals. Because when you're highly sensitive and you're empathic, you and animals are like two peas in a pod. You symbiotically can connect without saying anything by energy. They heal you, you heal them, vice versa. But I get a lot of clients coming to me knowing what their pet says. Why are they saying this? Why are they doing that? Why is their behavior? I don't know what they're saying. So I'm going to take you through 6 modules, and that starts March 15th. So I believe it's 36 days. So if you would like in on that, just comment below. Send me a message. It's called Animal Communication 101 Telepathic Tales, because really that's what it is. And animals are highly telepathic and psychic and all of that good stuff. I'm going to drop the link here in the comments, but I will leave that as well in wherever you listen to your favorite podcast or watch your favorite podcast. So I can't wait to have you in the group, really speaking the language, because it's all about love. That's all it is. At the end of the day, that's all anything is. It's about love. So I wish you a beautiful day, week, wherever you are in the world. And I'm sending you lots of love. Take care of yourself. And until we meet next time.